What's going on, guys? Thank you for checking out my newest video. Today we're going to be talking about my must-have Minecraft mods for my new modded survivals. Hopefully this video can give you a good direction on which mods you should be adding to your newest survival you're going to start, or a long-term survival world. These mods fit in any type of survival. And to just make a quick disclaimer, I made this video with the intention of showing off the mods that I've been playing with recently. There's a lot of awesome mods I don't mention in this video that I would love to make another video on, so if you guys like this, let me know. But again, this is a very brief, quick video about the mods I've been playing. The first mod that we're going to talk about is Biomes We Have Gone. This mod adds 50 new biomes that complement the world, giving it a more refreshing feel. There's a large variety of new biomes in this mod. Some of them include pumpkin valleys, forgotten forests, weaving witch forests, and prairie biomes, and so much more. I love this mod a lot, and I think it enhances the world a lot more and adds a lot more new building material and new content to explore and see. The next mod we're going to talk about is Towns and Towers. Towns and Towers is an awesome mod because it amplifies what we got in the 1.14 update where Mojang introduced new pillage outposts. Towns and Towers expands on the new villages that were added in that update. There's over 50 new structures to find in your world when you add Towns and Towers to your modded survival. I personally love Towns and Towers because it adds so much more to explore, and I'm not a great builder, so sometimes I'll actually take these towers or pre-existing buildings and renovate them for myself, and it's even more fun when you're playing a multiplayer server with your friends. It's just a great mod. It adds so much more structures in your world. The next mod we're going to be talking about is Pam's Harvest Food mod. This mod changes vanilla food completely. When you add this mod to your modded survival, you'll notice that there's tons of new crops and food options. There's over 80 new crops in this mod, 6 garden bushes, 50 fruit or fruit-bearing trees, and 19 new fish. And also the miscellaneous 1,400 plus new items, which is through food and different blocks and armors. Something you need to keep in mind is that this mod does affect the vanilla food restoration values, encouraging players to actually want to go out and make different foods that'll satisfy their players' hunger in-game. The next mod we're going to be talking about is Xaero's map mod. Xaero's map mod is a great mod to have in your modded survival if you're like me. I get lost a lot in my worlds and I end up losing coordinates and locations of my base as well as where my friends' bases are, and this mod is great because it's going to add a map in the top right or left corner of your screen. By the way, this is very customizable, so you can have it anywhere on the screen. Mine's just set to the top right by default. And with this mod, you can actually mark different locations on your map, teleport to them, or just have them in plain view so you know where you are at all times. This map mod also works when you go underground, changing your map to the cave map system. Some people like this mod for their survival and some people don't. It depends on your playstyle and whether or not you consider this cheating, but in my opinion, I think it's perfectly fine for survival. You don't unlock any parts of the map until you've actually explored them, and the only part that I guess you could consider is a cheat is being able to teleport, but I say just don't do it. The next mod we're going to be talking about is Coral's Tombstone mod. Coral's Tombstone mod adds new functions when you die in Minecraft, allowing you to find your loot that will be stored in a tombstone that drops when you die. This mod's great because none of your items will despawn and you get a waypoint to find your stuff. Therefore, you don't have to turn keep inventory on. Coral's Tombstone mod also introduces a new perk system called the Knowledge of Death, as well as a new magic system based off of this perk system with enchantable items that help you when you go to find your graves each time you die. It's very uncommon, but with this mod you can find naturally generated grave sites that have different loot and treasures you can find, as well as grave guardians that'll protect these grave sites from different mobs and enemies. The next mod that we're going to be talking about is the Sophisticated Backpacks mod. The Sophisticated Backpacks mod is a great mod because it adds backpacks to your game, allowing you to bring even more inventory space wherever you go. These backpacks can be accessed by pressing B, and it renders on the player when you put it in the chest armor slot. These backpacks can be placed in the world by shift right clicking on the ground with the backpack. These backpacks are very simple and function the same way Minecraft chests do. Clicking on them opens the backpack's inventory, allowing you to store different items and keep them with that backpack. Another thing worth mentioning is that the backpacks can be upgraded. There's 5 tiers: leather, iron, gold, diamond, and netherite. Each of these tiers adds more storage slots and more upgrade slots. This is a small mod, but it's another one of those mods that I really feel is very fun to have in your survival world, especially if you plan on doing long adventures where you're going to be looting multiple structures. The last mod that we're going to talk about today is the Twilight Forest mod. The Twilight Forest mod is one of the OG Minecraft mods. It came out in 2011 and is one of the most popular mods if you're looking to get more dimensions and new portals for your Minecraft world. Traveling to the Twilight Forest is actually a pretty simple process. You need to dig out a 4x4 square and fill it with water, and then surround it in a pattern of roses and dandelions. After that, you want to throw a diamond into the water, creating a portal to the Twilight Forest. In the Twilight Forest dimension, you can find plenty of new structures and dungeons to explore. In these dungeons, they have rare loot and rare items that you can take back to the overworld. There's plenty of new treasure and plenty of new weapons to find and create out of the Twilight Forest mod, with the main several types of swords, including iron swords, steel leaf swords, night metal swords, fury, ice, glass, and giant swords. The Twilight Forest also introduces 8 new bosses. And depending on the version of your Twilight Forest mod, there's over 24 new mobs that you can find in the world. The theme behind all of these animals is to give a magical, foresty theme. Out of the 8 bosses, 3 bosses that stick out to me would be the Naga, the Twilight Lich, and the Hydra. Each boss gives its own challenge with its own rewards, and most bosses are guarding the pathway to the next boss. The Twilight Forest is a very big mod, and honestly this could be dedicated to an entire video, so this is a very brief explanation, but this mod's great to add to your survival, especially if you're looking for a new dimension other than the End and the Nether, and a dimension that adds way more bosses than we're given in vanilla Minecraft. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope you found a mod in this video that you're going to add to your new survival. And if you did, please let me know in the comments which mod that would be, because I'd love to hear what you guys think. Again, this video could be a lot bigger and a lot longer, but I wanted to do something short and sweet and really relevant to the mods that I've been playing with lately. But if you guys like this video and you want to see another mod review video, or a single mod that I can review, please let me know in the comments, as I would love to do that, guys. Again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a great day.